WWE Hall of Famer and legendary manager Paul Heyman is never shy when it comes to sharing his blunt opinions, and his latest comments have stirred a heated debate among wrestling fans. During an appearance on ESPN's First Take, Heyman was asked about his possible involvement this weekend when Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch team up against CM Punk and AJ Lee. Heyman made it clear that his presence at ringside will ultimately depend on strategy, but he used the opportunity to deliver a bold statement about AJ Lee's standing in professional wrestling. "I'm always comfortable at ringside with Seth Freakin Rollins," Heyman explained. "Maybe the strategy calls for me to be elsewhere at that moment. Maybe the strategy calls for me to be ringside. But I'll tell you this, I think this entire match is a complete misuse of CM Punk's family." Heyman then shifted his focus to AJ Lee, who was once one of WWE's most popular women's wrestlers and a three-time Divas champion. However, in Heyman's eyes, Lee cannot be compared to the man, Becky Lynch. "I don't think AJ Lee is in the same league as the greatest women's wrestler of all time, Becky Lynch," Heyman declared. "We're talking about the first woman to ever main event WrestleMania and actually win that match. Not just headline it, but walk away victorious against Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. That puts Becky Lynch on a level all her own." Heyman even went as far as to say that the marquee match should not involve AJ Lee at all, suggesting that the bout would be far more compelling if it were a one-on-one clash between Rollins and Punk. "In my opinion, this should simply be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk," Heyman continued. "The loser keeps AJ Lee. That's how much of a distraction I think she is in this story." His words have already sparked discussions among WWE fans, many of whom remember AJ Lee as a trailblazer during the Divas era, while others agree with Heyman's assessment that Becky Lynch has achieved greater historical significance. This latest commentary comes as anticipation builds for the blockbuster tag team showdown, which not only brings CM Punk and AJ Lee back into the spotlight but also reinforces Becky Lynch's reputation as one of WWE's biggest superstars. What do you think of Paul Heyman's comments? Is AJ Lee unfairly being dismissed, or is Becky Lynch truly untouchable in her accomplishments? Would you like me to expand this further into a feature-style article with background on AJ Lee's career versus Becky Lynch's, so the contrast Heyman is drawing feels even sharper?